But the case immediately, just unboxing this and just checking this out, my goodness, it is just really, really nice quality. It's really well built just coming out and feeling it, but one thing that really stands out is very lightweight, and that's something I gotta say is really awesome. Now opening this up a little further, it does have these things to keep it fresh. And then you can pull that bad boy out. And then right here, you have this like really nice, I don't even know what this texture is, but it's like a nice little mesh, and it's just really, really, really nice. It feels really good. You can tell that like if you put your iPad in here, nothing's gonna scratch it up, which is really key. Now on the back of this thing, one thing I'm seeing right away is it does have this nice kickstand. So the way this thing would work out is, and we'll showcase the iPad here in a second, but it would kickstand that way, as you guys can see. So very, very nice. But now let's go ahead though, and I gotta say again, love the lightweight, but let's go ahead now and put this iPad in here and check it out with it on. We're gonna just go ahead and fit this right in, and it just fits in like a glove. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that is just beautiful. And there it is, and then it goes into the left like that, and then you can just kind of do your thing at that point. And it is just really well done. And one thing you can tell is that this thing is gonna completely protect it, because I mean, if you feel the material, it is really, really durable, really, really hard, but really lightweight. It doesn't add a lot of weight to your iPad. So if you're wondering, does this thing just really add a lot of weight? It does not. Now, another thing that it does have is that it has a little cutout here for your pen. I don't actually own one of those, so I won't be able to showcase that, but it does have the pen. And then when you want to open this back up, all you simply do is just do that. Let's go ahead though and check out the kickstand with this on. And we pull out the kickstand. And then look at this, if you guys look at the ingenious design right here, it has these little grooves, and the grooves are important because what the grooves do is it lets you go ahead and fit it right in there perfectly. And there it is, and that is just crazy. Let's go ahead and really kickstand this as far back as we can. And there you go. And then you have a ton of different little grooves. If you look at all the grooves, you have a ton of different ones, and it's like magnetic, essentially. It is magnetic, so every time I like put it in, it sticks on there really well. So this is just insanely impressive. Looking a little bit further as well before we wrap this up, as you guys can see, it has the perfect cutouts. It has the speakers completely perfectly cut out, so you don't got to worry about any sound. On this side as well, the speakers are cut out. Let's go ahead though and test out the buttons on here, because it does have buttons. And one thing I want you to take a look at, because it does have the buttons right here, the volume up and down right there, I want you to take a look at this spot right here. If you take a right look at the top, you guys can see the buttons that I am pressing here on the left do absolutely work. So if you're wondering, do the buttons work? Absolutely, and there's no special give. I don't have to press extra hard or anything to get this to work. It just works perfectly and seamlessly inside this case. The one warning I'll give you guys, make sure that you guys have the right iPad for this. So you want to make sure this fits completely well. But let me tell you guys, out of all the cases I've ever used for a lot of different things, for different tablets, different phones, I think this Zugu case is my absolute favorite. The ingenious way to incorporate these little grooves and seamlessly tie it into the kickstand is just incredible. I mean, just look at that. And then the kickstand just stays this way, and it is just incredible. They really thought of everything. And overall, guys, I just could not recommend a case more than this one. This is one of the best cases. This case also is interchangeable. So if you're watching this video, if for any of the versions that this case comes in, they're all basically the same, whether it's an iPad mini or the newest iPad, they're all the same types of different cases, so it's really, really neat. Overall, guys, do I recommend this case? Honestly, I couldn't recommend it more. It's one of my favorite cases I've ever used, and it's honestly one of the best that you can get out there, so I absolutely has my recommendation.